Maybe this is the vehicle we heard about last week.
Didn't they say it was a suspected sniper vehicle?
Yeah, I think it might have been a taxi.
A taxi set up as a sniper platform, like the one used to shoot Oliva last week. The sniper got away that time. I think a lot about Oliva. I don't know if he'll even be able to walk again. Maybe this is the guy who hit my friend. I'll tell you, being part of an SE team has helped me deal with it though. But it hasn't been an easy transition to get here. In my 2 tours of duty in Iraq, I've seen this country go from full-scale war to much more of a police operation. SE is a different animal from combat. I've had to learn to think like a detective. You know, I've seen all the shows, CSI and Law and Order, but I never thought that I'd have to act like those guys. It's been a total change in the way we think about things. I guess you could call us combat cops. We're still warriors, all right. We're Marines, but we're also combat investigators. The biggest change is that I've had to learn to observe my surroundings in a completely different way. I've also learned to be flexible about my role in SE, no matter which role I'm assigned. Assistant team leader, recorder, or searcher. Just about everything we encounter could be evidence. It's important to develop good evidence gathering skills because evidence can lead to putting the bad guys away. The bottom line for SE is that a conviction is as good as a kill.
Staff Sergeant Jones. This is Qasib Qadir. He's probably Al-Qaeda. We have solid intel that he trained in the camps of Afghanistan with some of the senior members.
So Qadir is fully indoctrinated into the jihad.
Here's a photo of his family.
Yeah. He has one glaring weakness, though. He's a coward, unwilling to die for his cause. Now, he has no problem sending his family or his accomplices to meet Allah if it serves him. We've also got a possible connection between Qadir and a man named Salim Abdullah. We haven't proven it yet, but we believe that Salim is Qadir's middleman.
So what do we have on Salim?
Not much, intel is thin. But we think he's an arms dealer, started out small, sniper stuff.
So you think he's graduating to more advanced activities?
Unfortunately, we've never been able to gather enough evidence to incriminate him or to hold him in detainment. As for Salim, we don't have that much information on him yet. But I do know this. Yesterday, a unit in our AO picked up a taxi driver driving what appeared to be a sniper vehicle. Now, the evidence and the vehicle are going to be here within the hour. I'm expecting a full assessment ASAP. If we get something, we can go after these two.
We're on it.
While we were patrolling through the village, we received a radio from higher and had to get over to the ECP as fast as possible. It was a hasty mission, and there wasn't any time for pre-planning.
Ask him to open up all the doors.
Once the area was secured, the team leader, Corporal Pizzatelli, had the driver exit the vehicle. He told him to open the doors, trunk, and assist us in opening compartments in case they were booby-trapped.
Hey, Sabano, take this guy. Watch him.
Why are you pushing me?
Hey, come take a look at this. Yeah, what's up? We got a cell phone, a camera, an AK-47, a map, and some of these rounds. But they don't look like regular AK-47 rounds.
There were a number of clues that supported the sniper theory, not the least of which were the bullets that didn't match the AK-47 in the front seat.
Man,
he's got a lot of trash in his car. Hey, I got a Dragon up in here.
It didn't take Corporal Laguna, our searcher, long to begin finding all sorts of things in the car.
Looks like we got a hole here. We get a shot of this?
Our recorder, Corporal Navarre, started off by taking photos of the exterior of the vehicle.
Hey, Laguna, can you step back and get the shot here?
He was a high school yearbook photographer and a natural with that digital camera. Good thing, though, because any potential evidence must be recorded with photographs, statements, and diagrams, or what we call PSD.
Hey, I think the seat comes off.
Leave it to Laguna to find the false back seat.
Whoa, check this out. Got a hole cut out back here.
Yeah, we got the hole in the taillight here. Got the rifle in the back. It's definitely a sniper vehicle.
Oh yeah, we got this guy. What do we have here?
We didn't know it at the time, but our big break came when Laguna found a tiny piece of paper with some critical information.
This is got the address of this guy named Salim.
Corporal Pizzatelli wasted no time in using our interpreter Zaid to question the driver. Zaid is a very important member of our team. I'm not sure what we would do without him. We use him to conduct our tactical questioning. His interpretation of mannerisms as well as dialect is a critical element in gathering key information. We take him on our missions whenever we can. As the assistant team leader, my responsibility was to oversee the hands-on investigation of the car and work with the guys to make sure we didn't overlook evidence. I can definitely say that since working with SE, I've gotten to know the enemy a lot better. Using the GSR kit, I gathered what would become critical evidence. As I swabbed both the inside and outside of the taillight for gunshot residue, I couldn't help but think about Oliva. Hopefully, we can find enough evidence to get this guy off the street and make it safer for the Iraqis and for us. As additional evidence, we asked the taxi driver to lay in the trunk in order to demonstrate his position in relation to the hole in the taillight. These types of photographs may demonstrate the intentions and the guilt of the person arrested. Our job is to gather information and provide it to the JPEG, which analyzes and exploits all of the evidence that we collect. The bottom line is if we can't nail the suspect with evidence, they can be back out on the street in as little as 14 days. If we develop enough evidence, this guy might be sent to the TIF and face prosecution at the Central Criminal Court of Iraq.
Hey, Randall, this burnt piece of paper they found's really interesting. I did a high-res photo. Check out the address on that.
That's the paper they found that links the driver to Salim.
Usually these guys work in pairs, a driver and a shooter. We don't have any reporting on the taxi driver yet, but he did admit to being Salim's cousin.
But isn't Salim the guy we thought was connected to Kadir?
That's right.
Check this out. The address found on this paper matches the grid coordinates where a lot of insurgent activities has been reported. It looks like Salim is finally getting sloppy.
And here is the report from the ballistic lab in Baghdad.
The bullet removed from Corporal Oliva's leg matches the Dragunov that was found in the trunk.
This looks good. We need to notify the unit so they can do a targeted raid on that location. Staff Sergeant Bradley, I need a comprehensive assessment package to support my recommendation to the DRA. Let's move.
Yes, sir, right away.
It takes JPEG between 2 and 10 days to exploit evidence that we provide. The suspect will be released if the evidence is insufficient. The DRA reviews the evidence before it gets sent to the Iraqi courts. He decides if there is enough evidence for conviction.
Get back!
The mission started off just like any other raid.
Down! Back on the door!
The assault team went in first, made the breach, and cleared the objective.